Venture investors see hundreds and hundreds of business plans. They have entrepreneurs come in and pitch them every day. If you tell them a story that doesn't make sense, that's too complicated, that gives them way too much information, that it's unclear to them when they communicate to their partners what the opportunity is, they're not clear on your value proposition, the customer for whom you are solving a problem, you are unlikely to be successful in raising capital.
The marketing hook for a venture capitalist or an angel investor is a referral plus a very compelling, succinct, one-page executive summary. That is a great starting place for building a presentation that is also succinct and compelling, not more than 10 or 12 screens.
Simplicity and clarity when talking to US VCs is fundamental. And when we talk about simplicity and clarity, what we mean is your goal in the first meeting is to get the second meeting. That means no no's. Stick to your point. Remember that US VCs, like many of us, have very short-term memories. So when you're talking to them, be simple, be clear, and repeat it.
A good place to start with a presentation is with some facts that everybody accepts and everybody knows. And that is usually the basis of beginning to talk about how you're reframing your market and how you're developing your strategy and how you have come up with a service or product that fits the market that you're defining.
When we talk about the hockey stick in the US and that image of all you have to do, Mr. US VC or Ms. US VC, is give me some money. That means that everything has to be done, and they have to understand it in 10 words or less. Compare it to something simple. We are the Kleenex of blah blah. We are to toasters what mobile phones are to blah blah. Bring it into terms that not only will they understand, but they will relate to and say, oh yeah, that's a big idea, it's simple, it doesn't exist, and all I have to do is put money into it.
Just start with a place that is commonly known or that most people accept, because then they're with you. And they're like, okay, we know this is a problem, so let's figure out how we deal with that problem. And if you've got an interesting solution to that looks doable, then I'm interested and I'm willing to go to the next step to begin to think about things like spreadsheets and what it's going to take and what are the intricacies and is your product really where you say it is and what you say it is.
Hopefully you get to the point in a presentation where people start asking questions. And this is where very often companies fail.
And every question you should think of an answer as being, that's an opportunity. We're almost there. We'll solve this with the money that you're going to give us.
That's very different than a lot of companies, both here and around the world, where people give a very, very long explanation, try and educate, in this case, an investor on everything they know, and eventually give an answer 15 minutes later. That simply doesn't work.
Remember that in your first meeting, you're treating the meeting as an additional hook to get interest so that there will be other meetings following, because there is so much excitement and interest.
The process of raising money isn't easy, but the steps you take in order to be successful in raising capital are very clear. And it's clarity of message, clarity of answering questions, and building not only the interest in your opportunity, but personal credibility. Because not only are they interested in investing in the company, they're interested in investing in the person. And they want to believe that that person is going to be successful and do what it takes in order to be successful.